2017 Silver Pigskin nominee Isaac Taylor Stewart is the 14th San Diego to be represented at the U.S. Army All-American Bowl in San Antonio, Texas. He looks defensive back and wide receiver not playing in the game because of an injured ankle. Isaac, who's ranked the 11th best prospect in the nation and second best in California, still hasn't committed to one of the 60-plus colleges he's been offered a scholarship. Well, despite losing the fastest high schooler in America, there's still plenty of talent on display in San Antonio. You'll never know which stud athlete you'll run into or which stud athlete will run into you. Taylor Stewart would have a field day against the East quarterbacks. They throw 2 first-quarter picks. The West scoring 2 second-half touchdowns, both ending with souvenirs for the Soldiers as the West wins at 17-16. Back here locally, Eagles clash in the Santana New Year Classic Final as Maranatha takes on Granite Hill, second quarter, and it's Maranatha's Philip. I love his last name. His last name's Willis. Philip Willis. Well, starts the transition with the steal before Matthew Brashear assists Micah Butner with 2 of his 18. Fourth quarter, Maranatha moving the ball along before Mr. Willis. What you talking about, Willis? Knocks down the NBA 3. He leads the way with 30. Maranatha, a 71-40 winner. In the third place game, Palo Verde facing Valhalla. 3 seconds remaining in regulation. Yellow Jacket Jeremy Ward forces overtime with the 3. In double overtime, it's Norseman Ty Shimke forcing another tie with the drive to the bucket. So this one goes to triple overtime, and it's Shimke with 2 of his game-high 28 as he leads Valhalla to the 74-71 win. Meanwhile, Oceanside taking on Pacific Ridge in the Firebird Fiesta Championship. Pacific Ridge senior Drew Green leading the Firebird scoring, but it's Oceanside seniors Emmanuel Grandison with 10, while Donovan Lately, the Arizona commit in football, he scores a game high at 14 points. Tough to defend that down there as the final 68-28 Pirates are now 12-3 on the season. Girls hoops. Francis Parker and Rancho Bernardo in the finals of the Sweetwater New Year's Classic. Francis Parker senior Giselle Alada gets a lot of points, like 17. On the other side, freshman Savannah Mabamo with 11 for the Broncos. And junior Lolo Reynolds, a game-high 23 for her as they lead Rancho Bernardo to the title, the final 64-35. Eastlake facing Canyon from Anaheim in the SoCal run and gun against Cancer at RBV. Second quarter, the Titans' Aaron Isaacson spins and scores 2 of her 12. Set third quarter now, it's Haley Owen with the give and go with Isaacson and then drains the corner tray. Game by 25 for her. Eastlake pulls away the final 56-42. Also at RBV, Bishops playing a matchup against 29 Palms, second quarter, and it's the Knights of Brianna De La Torre inbounds to Madison Chang. She hits 3 of her 25, fourth quarter, and it's Chang returning the favor, finding De La Torre behind the arc as she scores a game-high 29. Bishops goes on to win the final 64-45. 2 of the top teams in the West Coast Conference matching up in Moraga. St. Mary's hosts USD. The Gales featuring Jock Landell, who posts 13 first-half points, but it's no match for the three-point shooter. The trio is Juwan Gray, perfect from beyond the arc in the first, hitting all 3 of his shots with a team-high 11. USD up by 2 at the break. Second half, though, and USD doesn't hit a field goal for more than 8 minutes, while Emmett Nard gets the hot hand for St. Mary's. He scores 15 of his game-high 24 in the final 20 minutes. USD loses their first conference game of the season, the final 70-63. On the ice, it's San Jose visiting the Gulls on First Responders Night at the Valley View Casino Center. Tied at 1 in the third. It's San Diego lighting the lamp twice. Joe Blandisi, and then it's Sam Carrick, both finding the back of the net. That Carrick one, that's the game winner. San Diego comes back to win it, the final 3-2. The Tijuana Xolos traveling to Cruz Azul as they open Liga MX play.
Aquí está el partido. Atención, el partido. Disparo. Rafa Vaca le pegó por el fondo la HUD. Aquí estaba el gol. Brincan los de Xolos y viene la pelota y no hay fuera de lugar. No.
Both keepers end up with a clean sheet. The final 0-0. We are not done. When the ASR returns, we'll tee it up in Maui and get in a s'more mood with some marshmallows. But first, it's time to announce this week's Play of the Week winner. Drum roll, please. And the winner is... Derek Carter of Foothills Christian High School. 38% of the vote for him. You, the viewers, thinking that this play by Derek pretty darn good. We're the ultimate garment in high school sports, the Silk Cashmere Play of the Week Blend Tee. Derek, your shirt will be in the mail on Monday. The ASR returns in 120 seconds.